Hey everyone, David here from Truth Hunter Ministries, and I just want to bring a quick video and let everybody know that we are trying to get a feeding in the park going for Thanksgiving evening, probably around 6 maybe, and also to introduce you to somebody that stopped in, drove a long way, and Mr. Nate Wolfe.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Man, I tell you what, I am excited to be out here in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, with my buddy David. And I had made a Facebook video earlier talking about coming down to pick up my son from college here in Arkansas. And I realized that David and Shelly weren't that far away, had a few extra hours to kill. So I bugged him and I said, hey man, what are you doing Thursday? And it just, it happened to work out that you were off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was Providence right there. But I'm just excited. I enjoy watching David's videos. Every time he posts one, I'll watch it for the ministry, obviously.
Appreciate it, bro.
But also just for the homestead, interest, because
Right.
that does interest me a lot. And so I told him, I said, okay, I'm sure the GPS doesn't work to get out to your place.
It does not. It does
So
not.
David said, you know what, just meet me at the post office and I'll guide you in. So,
Yeah.
I was bugging him today. I said, come on, man, we got to at least do a short video, on the homestead. But I appreciate all of my supporters who have, been
Yes.
supporting David's ministry and Shelly's ministry. There's a lot of needy
So do
people.
we. Bless every one of you.
Yeah, there's a lot of needy people in this area. And today it's 72 and nice, which is
Yeah.
a little unusual.
I'm about to have to shed this flannel shirt. It's
But I
quite
know
warm.
in a week or two it could be nice and cold here
Yeah.
in northern Arkansas. So anyway, definitely be praying for the ministry and the
Yes.
upcoming feeding that they're hoping to do. And I guess you've had some people contact you wanting
Yes,
to get involved.
yes,
And
yes.
so you never know where this thing will go.
Yes,
And,
we're actually even looking around. I believe she found a community center. I cannot remember what town, but it's not far,
yeah,
and it's only like $50
yeah,
for the whole day.
yeah,
So, we're trying to get a
Nice.
fellowship going,
yeah,
a local fellowship,
yeah.
and do that. And she's also looking for a building to do ministry things out of.
Very cool.
So, yeah, things are in the move. Things are on the move,
Nice.
and we've been blessed. Got a new job, getting to do what I love, drive a truck. And what was awesome was my first day at work. I had to ride with another driver because he was taking me to show me how to get to a delivery. And he's somewhat of an atheist, so I got to spend about 10 hours sharing the word with him and answering questions. And at the end of the day, he said, hey, I really enjoyed the conversation today, so praise y'all.
Praise the Father.
May
That's awesome.
may the opportunity be there to y'all just move in his life. So that's our purpose. People is like, well, when you go to work, you got to leave your faith at the door, and I'm just not that person. I'm not. And like I said, I think on another video, we have sacrificed and missed out on jobs because we will not work on the Sabbath. We won't do it. And they look at you like you're nuts.
Yeah,
They're like, what do you mean? Well, I mean, I cannot go beyond the word of y'all.
In this
It's
day
simple.
and age, with so many changes and things being, quote, forced on us,
Right.
our convictions and our faith and what we do with our faith is just that much more important. And
Absolutely.
You never know how taking a stand on something that you believe is biblical
Right,
and spiritual is going to affect somebody else. I think
Yeah,
there's probably
yeah.
a lot more people who wish that they would stand up to certain things. And when they see
Yeah.
somebody who's not rude but assertive,
Right.
and is exercising their rights, to believe what they want to believe and practice those things, it can be a powerful witness.
Right.
And
I think there's a saying, I can't remember who quoted it, but it says, when one man stands up, spines begin to grow.
Nice.
Or strengthen. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? All
yeah.
it takes is one, to stand
Exactly.
up and ignite a fire, be the spark.
yeah, and I
In
do,
your community, around where you live, be that one person if you have to.
and that's really why I got excited about David and Shelly's ministry when they were sharing with me, because I thought, there's so many, you know, ministries that people want to highlight that are these huge
Right,
ministries, and
right.
they got tens of thousands of
Right,
dollars a
yeah.
weekly budget, and they're doing all these
Yeah.
amazing things everywhere. And I'm like, you know what? That's great, but we need more people like David and Shelley
Right.
who are saying, you know what? We've been thinking about this. We've been praying about this. You know, Yah's had this on our heart, and we just decided we need to start doing something.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
had, you know, they had some previous experience with the ministry that just fed the homeless and ministered to people in need, and you know, are struggling with just so many things in life that weigh us down. And so, you know, that's why I like to mirror a lot of David's videos on my channel, because I want people to see, hey, here's a grassroots ministry, and you know, especially in the northern Arkansas area, there's
Right.
definitely opportunity to serve people who are in need. And so, you know, I appreciate the people that have donated, you know, to my PayPal, and people that support me on Patreon, you know, because Truth Hunter Ministries is one of the ministries that I've been able to donate some funds to.
And it's been a blessing.
And so, you know, you see what the Father does there. I mean, he has people with giving hearts who give to some ministries, and then maybe that ministry helps another ministry. And
Right.
so, you know, that's, I think, in the times that we live, and probably, David, in the next few months especially,
Yeah.
there's going to be more and more need. And
Yeah.
so, you know, just caring about your fellow man, and
Absolutely.
seeing people as souls, you know.
Yes. You
Not
got to
just,
build a
well, that person,
relationship
you know,
with
that
someone.
person's, you know, homeless, or that person's a drug
Right.
addict, or that person's whatever, but to say, you know, that person is a soul
Yeah,
made
absolutely.
in, you know, the Father's image. And if I can only reach out to a few people in my area, hey, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited. I was bugging David. I said, man, we got to do a short video.
Right, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just think it's so cool that
And I needed to do one anyway.
I'm
So.
physically here on the
Yeah.
homestead. I mean, I'm just jazzed up about that.
And he can tell you, this is for real.
Oh yeah, this is the real deal, man.
This ain't no behind the scenes going to the
This is not
to the comfort zone.
Yeah,
this is
not
everyday
the,
life.
Hilton Garden Inn. I mean, this is real homesteading. And I told David and Shelley that I was kind of living somewhat vicariously through them, and that Jennifer and I are, you know, thinking and praying about down the road possibly buying some property, and looking into some type of a homestead situation. You know, we're praying about it, but all of our kids are young adults now. Our daughter's getting ready to graduate high school, and so we're not sure if, you know, what the Father has plans for us, but that's at least one thing that's kind of been on our hearts, at least to pray about.
Right.
But yeah, it is cool being out here. It's a beautiful day. I mean, in Arkansas, the sun is just still above the trees over here, giving us a little bit of light. But I'm going to be taking off here shortly to go pick up my son, and I'm just thankful that it worked out, that David was off today.
Yes.
You know, he just started a new job.
Yeah,
and
I'm off work.
I thought, oh man, the timing's probably not good, but it was the perfect day for me to come through, and with Shelley and David both being off. So
Yes. It's one blessing after another here lately. So, like I said, y'all's on the move, and
hallelujah.
I get excited. I mean, we don't have much, but we have more than we need, and so that's how past few years. That's kind of how we live our life, you know, one day at a time. And if we need it, it'll be there. And if we don't need it, it won't be there. It kind of makes it simple, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes we do learn lessons when it's not there. It's like, okay, I need to be more patient. I need to be more thankful for what I do have. And, you know, Jennifer and I, the last couple of years, we've experienced some of those times as well. And then we've also experienced, you know, his providence, and just the love and the grace and the giving of others. And I'm thankful that now, you know, with both of us working day jobs, you know, Jennifer and I, we're now able to start doing more for others, you know. And
that's what I'm excited about with this job, is that, because I mean, we don't need a whole lot of money to keep this place going.
Yeah.
So that's going to free up things for us to be able to do stuff, you know.
That's a huge blessing.
To
I mean,
move forward further in the ministry, and you know, things like that, you know. It's a huge blessing. And I only work like 3 days a week, and possibly 4, and make okay money at it. So it's not going to hurt us only working part-time.
Yeah.
It's been a complete blessing.
Still
and it
gives
leaves
you
me
a few-
time to work here
Yeah.
and on the ministry. So And I told my boss that, and he's not a single problem with it. You know, I told him I don't work Saturdays, not a single problem.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, that's fine. You know, he's really willing to work with me. So again, another blessing. And I had other opportunities to go to work, and they just drug on and drug on and drug on.
And the right one came
and
around.
Then everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the Father knows what we need, and His timing is always perfect. But it's really great to be here just for an hour and a half or so.
Right? Yeah. Great visit
on the homestead, and it's going to be a nice evening. I know when the sun goes down, there'll be the nice sunset, and I got a couple more hours of driving to do. Pick up the son, load up the car, and start driving back to Ohio. So,
well, I guess I'll just wrap this video up with a good friend, and until next time, everybody, shalom.
Blessings.
Blessings.